What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this beautifully honest reaction. I knew it was coming. But Armon, he had some time, so he decided to let loose on not just the TGIF situation for the umpteenth time, but also he gave his reaction to Funky Dineva saying what he said on the Carlos King podcast. And it's so funny. He titled his video, Armon Wiggins Reacts to Funky Dineva's Backhanded Compliments and Passive-Aggressive Jabs with Carlos King. And I'm going to tell you, I 100% agree with the title of the video because that's exactly what it was, because that's actually what I was saying and how I felt. So he did this after I gave my reaction to the interview that Funky Dineva did with Carlos King and talked about that portion of the interview, because I've been doing that in snippets. So I was like, oh my God, he feels the same way I feel, but it's about him. So he absolutely has the right to feel however he wants to feel about the situation, because he was the one that was the subject of the conversation at that moment in the interview. So I'm going to go ahead and share some of the things that he had to say. And it was a lot. Now, I watched some of it live, and I don't know if Larry Reed was in the chat, super chatting him $499, because you know he loves to send little tips to one of his favorite pieces of eye candy. Oh, that man disgusts me. But anyway, this isn't about him, so I'm not going to go off on that tangent.
All right. I want to first start off by saying this. I think that I may have given off the wrong impression for quite some time. And I want to start off by saying this. I want to make this very clear from this day forward, because I think that this becomes a reoccurring thing for me. And I think it's just become a conversation piece. And I just want everyone here to just kind of like, I would like to just kind of finally dead this now. I don't want your mentorship. I don't want your friendship. And this is for content creators, high and low. I don't want your friendship. I don't want your friendship. I don't want your mentorship. I don't need your advice. Thank you. I've been doing this now full time since 2018, 2019. I'm good. And no, I cannot mentor you. If you're a smaller content creator, I'm sorry, I don't have it for you. I cannot be your mentee, and I cannot be your mentor. So please don't ask me, especially if you do commentary. I'm good. And also, unfortunately, we cannot be friends. That's just kind of where I'm at. And I don't want to be cordial. Let's just put that out there now. I just want that to be there. So I don't need any more. And also, I don't need your opportunity. Whatever opportunity you think you may have for me that you're going to get, I don't want your opportunity. No, thank you, but no thank you. I'll pass across the board. I don't want your opportunity. Okay? Because what I've learned is a lot of people's opportunities, a lot of people's mentorship, friendship, everybody's just trying to throw this around like I've just been looking for a mentor. I'm not looking for a mentor. I'm not looking for guidance. I'm not lost. I'm good. And I think for a while, it just started to become this thing where it was like, I was coming up in the game and everybody kept trying to make it seem like I'm just this guy just trying to find his way into the industry. And I think that I kind of gave so much of a lot of energy, like I really wanted like Hollywood or something. I'm here to let y'all know I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I want to start there. I don't give a fuck. And a lot of these people that have larger platforms or name recognition, they feel like they're above you, and they feel like that you have to follow their lead or be some type of son or child. If that is who you are, we cannot work together. I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to be quite frank. I'm a main character. I come with a lot of pizzazz, a lot of energy, and I'm going to get a lot of attention. And I love to be the center of attention. I don't have to be the center of attention, but I love to be the center of attention. I'm a main character kind of person. And so don't approach me with opportunities or mentorship if you can't handle that kind of charisma. I'm not Robin to Batman. I am Batman. I will follow, but eventually I will have to leave and do my own thing. Okay?
Okay. So you heard what he had to say. He doesn't want to be your mentor, and he ain't trying to be anybody's mentee, and he ain't looking for anybody's opportunities. So no more trios, no more duos, no more quads, whatever. He ain't trying to be on nobody's squad. He is a main character. Heard it loud and clear. But I definitely understand that that's in response to what Funky Dineva said on the Carlos King interview, because he was a bit like, well, you know, he's up and coming, but he just has some things that he needs to do before he gets there, blah 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 blah, as if Armon asked him for the guidance. And I could understand being offended if that's not what he was looking for from that person, and to kind of put him out there like that. It's yeah, it could be irritating. And we know Armon is the type where he's going to come out and he's going to respond, because he has been doing this for quite some time now. He's been responding to Tasha K for a long time now. And I see what I see, you know. He has responded to Jason Lee on a multitude of occasions. He has responded to even Cardi B. He responds. He is a responder. He is a first responder, okay? Okay. And he is not going to be silent. That's who he is.
I'll say it on camera because I'll say it to his face. Armon, you do need to grow up a little bit. You need to grow up a lot of bit. And I think once he grows up a little bit and matures, I think that the universe is definitely going to open up and give him all the things that he deserves.
That's the problem that I have, because I'm like, grow up and do what? Hopefully he's going to go into this, and we're going to get into in what way do I need to mature. I don't mind. We all are doing growth. But if you really felt like I needed to grow up, that's something that you could have told me personally. You don't sit on Carlos King and call them if you really see it. So for me, I'm not really feeling that, because you didn't say it to my face. You said it on an interview to Carlos King. That's weird to me. If you really respected it, you would have called me and felt the way. You have no reason to tell me to grow up, because me and you was just on the phone. So what reason do I have now to need to grow up? So I can't wait to hear your reasoning for why you think I need to grow up and mature. Okay? Because it just seems like you have these things to say about all these other content creators, but now it's I need to grow up. So I can't wait to hear what I need to grow up in regards to. That's what I'm here for.
Why do you think he needs to grow up? In what aspect have you seen him say that?
Just from like an older person once being young. You know what I'm saying? It's not one particular thing or another. It's just there's just a small, from my perspective.
It's not one particular thing. It's just a small thing from your perspective. So you've been feeling a way. What is the one? So I'm just trying to figure out what was it? Fox Soul? Was it my YouTube channel? Like, what was it? Something that I said to you? Like, what is the tea?
It's just a small maturity factor that is missing. You know, coupled with obviously, you know, some things that I know that kind of transpired in the background with Fox Soul and all.
Okay, so you've added a couple of things. So you feel away. Because on top, coupled with some things that happened with Fox Soul. So that's the weird part for me. Because you've said with me, you've been in the car with me. We've had conversations about you not liking me before. We were cool. We went to brunch. We did all these things. You never told me that. So there's that, and there's the Fox Soul. Okay, that was different. That's new to me. I don't mind the grow. I don't mind needing to grow. We all can grow. I'm on a growth journey now. But this kind of feels like you about to start trying to whack me. And I'm not liking it, because it's like, girl, you about to try to make this about me. And you're giving like these kind of like grandfather type of vibe. Like, I'm this little boy and you've been wanting me to do well, and I just can't seem to figure it out. When it's given like, girl, And here's the thing with these people do. I can respect your opinion. I can respect everything that you're talking about. We can all grow. But it's the brush that you're using to paint the picture that I'm not fully liking. Because you know how to use your words. Dineba, again, is one of the best people to ever do it. He knows how to tell a story. So he knows how to paint a rainbow and which strokes and which brushes to use. So it's not what he's saying. It's how he's trying to paint the picture that I don't think that I'm liking.
All that type of stuff. There's just a maturity piece there. And this is not a read or not to be messy, but Armon, and I'm telling you, it's kind of like, granted, we don't have a big brother, little brother relationship, but if I could be in this space, a big brother, like once he's got it, he's got the stuff.
Baby.
Armon's got the stuff.
Armon has next.
He's got the stuff.
And as two gay black men in this business who are successful, I agree with, I think
he's definitely got it.
He has it. He's
just got to grow up.
He's very talented. Have you, well, let me go backwards. Has he ever just reached out to you for advice or?
No. So he interviewed, so we met once because he interviewed me once. He came down to Miami. And so that's kind of how we fostered our relationship. And
I never interviewed him. We kick it. We went to brunch, but go ahead.
Then when the Fox Soul situation came out, when he was in the running, like we definitely did have several conversations. And I just, like, do this, do that. You should ask for this. You shouldn't ask for that. Here is the lay of the land type of thing. And I definitely, I will say this. I feel like in that situation, I did for him what I would want someone to do for me at a job. Like I was like, here is the official handbook to how to do the job, and then here is the unofficial handbook. Here is all the backstory. Stay away from this bitch. Don't talk to this one. Watch what you say in front of this one. Ask for this. Ask for that. Don't do this. Don't do like. I literally gave him all of my experience. I poured into him because I would want somebody to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? So that has been our relationship. We're not like super close and we don't talk on the phone, but I would do that for anybody that was coming in behind me. When I made my departure, I wanted that show to succeed. I did.
Girl. I'm gonna let this land before I respond.
I did. I just ain't want to work there no more. But I wanted the show to succeed. And I knew that they needed somebody. I knew that they were going to try to mimic my energy. I knew.
Let me pause it right there for a moment because, this is about Armon's response to what Funky said. But let's be clear. I'm not buying the, I knew, I wanted the show to succeed. I knew they were going to try to mimic my energy. He's making it seem like he, it was this peaceful departure. And it wasn't. One of the main reasons why this show was talked about so much was because of how he left. So to now be on this, this level of maturity where, it was just my time, but I wanted the show to succeed. I went, come on, let's be real. No. And I did watch the show, and I was one of those people that was like, dang, I don't like to see, people go out like that, and it's almost like, you're trying to burn down the house on your way out because other people worked there too. It wasn't just about Claudia and Al. There were other people behind the scenes who were working, who had families to feed and bills to pay and obligations to handle. I always think from a perspective like that because I'm a business owner. So I was one of those people that was rooting for the show to be able to continue simply because of those other factors. It was bigger than the people that we saw on the camera. I know some people don't think in that way, especially seeing the show on YouTube, because sometimes people they get used to people who are just doing a YouTube channel by themselves and they think, they got other stuff going on besides that, like myself. So I just wasn't really agreeing with that. But that's my personal opinion.
Here we go. Mimic your energy.
That for a fact. But they couldn't. So don't even waste your time trying. But they needed somebody who was brazen, cavalier, not afraid to speak. And I felt like of all the people in the YouTube landscape, he or T.S. Madison were the best ones. Madison was unable to do it for whatever her reasons were.
Was Madison asked first before Armon?
Yes, from my understanding, yes. Not from my understanding, yes, she was. Or whatever. And it schedule conflict and the money wasn't right.
Okay.
So she turned it down.
So I'm gonna listen to the whole thing.
Why were you so unhappy at TGIF? Because from the outside looking in, because we've known each other for almost 20 years,
I can't get into the point where you're talking about you wanted the show to be successful and all of that, and like I just can't, because you made it seem like you gave me the law of the land, and you gave me the law of the land in regards to Claudia Jordan. You didn't give me the law of the land when in regards to Al Reynolds. You know that. You did not give me the law of the land in regards to that. You gave me the law of the land in regards to Claudia Jordan and how the company was pretty much going under. And I just can't take that you're sitting up here trying to make it seem like you're just giving this advice and you wanted us to win when you were literally going live at the same time, taking the viewers, and you use words mimic, like, and you just can't. You didn't want the show to survive because you wanted the people to say that, hey, the show didn't do well without you. And it's no tea, but let's just keep it a stack. You didn't actually end up calling me or reaching out to me in any capacity. Al ended up telling me that he was talking to you about Claudia and how she was sitting down on the show. I end up calling you and giving you the rundown and giving you the tea, and then we started talking. You never reached out to me the entire time. You never reached out to me when I was in the running for it. The only time we started talking is because Al had been talking to you about Claudia, and then you realized that Claudia didn't like me. You never really cared for me to be on the show. Like, don't sit up here and pretend like you gave a damn about me being on that show.
I believe it. I 100% believe him. That's what I said before. I believe it.
Because you really didn't even care for me at all. You didn't call me because you thought I would be a good fit. We only got on the phone because Claudia was the ops. Let's be clear. Like, these girls get up here and they try to act cavalier. Like, girl, they've been, trying to usher me in. These bitches ain't never did me no favors. None of these girls ever did me no favors. And don't sit up here like you was genuinely doing me a favor. None of these bitches ever do me no favors. Know that.
A lot of the things that he was saying, he had not even been there long enough to experience or even know what the fuck he was talking about.
No, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, bitch. Don't tell me what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oops.
Just because you loud black don't mean that you right. Just
With
because
over
you
8
sitting
million
up there,
tweets from
so
all
now we're gonna cook.
There's
Bitch, these girls have gassed you up because you came in wearing these wigs and this fucking lipstick. You let them gas you up. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm talking about everything you was just talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about because half the shit you was telling me, bitch. So don't tell me what the fuck I knew what I was talking about. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Clearly, you said you didn't know what you was talking about. I always know what I'm talking about, bitch. Be very clear, ho.
Okay. Now we're getting into some entertainment right here. But this is his experience. Entertainment for us, experience for him.
Tell me what the fuck I know I'm talking about, bitch. You know what the fuck you talking about.
Present as
Just because you sit up there and motherfucking cross your legs with a fucking wig on, bitch, every day and blowing your goddamn nose, bitch, and you got followers, don't you're not gonna come over here and tell me what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck how many people you got. How many people say they love you, bitch? I know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're not gonna discount it. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. Excuse me, I done tapped the damn thing, because now she done pissed me off.
the rumor is
You didn't know what what you was talking about, and I was going to let you make it. I said, oh. Now I don't like that.
This just did not have to be like that.
I don't like that. Yeah, we getting there. We cooking. We're getting there. I didn't know what I was talking about. Nah, bitch, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about.
I was disappointed in everybody. I'm like, y'all
said, based on what we heard out of his own mouth, when it comes to...
got lost in the sauce and did the fuck he was talking about. Okay? And it's just the things that were coming out of his mouth had trappings of somebody gave him this information.
Who gave me information? Bitch, what information did I need to know? It wasn't you, or was it you? Who was it? Al's a liar? He's a manipulator? Joyce is a liar? Who needed to tell me that Al was going around telling people that I went on dates with the producers? How long did I need to be there for that? How long did I need to be there to know that Al was saying that me and my nigga was fucking the producers? And you know he said that. I know you know. Why you sitting your ass up there cross-eyed, cross-legged and shit. Bitch, don't play with me. You know your friend was fucking messy.
Birds of a feather.
Know it. And I know for a fact you know some of the shit that he was saying about me, because he said it to you. Bitch, don't tell me what I know and what I don't know. I'm very articulate, I'm very coherent, and I'm very motherfucking sharp and clever, bitch. Don't let these girls in your comments gas you up. Bitch, I'm far from a dummy. I don't need you, Claudia, or Al to pump me for a motherfucking thing. I've seen everybody.
Simply had not been there long enough. And
I was there long enough.
And going back to our earlier conversation when I was talking about the maturity piece, that's the thing right there.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that. Girl, shut the fuck up. You sound stupid as hell.
I laid out for Armon everything he needed to do to be...
Did you lay it out for me, or did I not pick up the battery that you gave me and put it in my fucking back, so now I'm immature? I'm only immature because I didn't drag Claudia. Because let's talk about the battery. The battery was, get Claudia's ass out of here and continue to make that bitch uncomfortable. And when I didn't do that, then I became immature because then it was me and Claudia were cool.
I 100% believe him. Let's be clear. Because he was not on good terms with Claudia, period. So I believe that.
Then I stopped hearing from him. Then Al started acting funny. Let's be very clear. Y'all didn't want me to like Claudia. When I started fucking with Claudia, then I became immature. Let's just call a thing a thing. That's what the battery is, right? The problem is I didn't take your battery and run and terrorize Claudia alongside Al. That's what you wanted me to do. But no, I sat back and I seen it for myself, and I realized, whoa, this motherfucker's a weirdo. He's a hater. Gotta watch that motherfucker. You didn't warn me about him. You tried to warn me about Claudia, but you didn't warn me about the insecure asshole that was gonna try to get me fired and put all the damn rumors out against me.
And it's like that. It's like that. That's why you have to feel people out for yourself. You really do.
I'm fucking mad, and I have to fucking sit there and smile every fucking day. I'm so fucking mad, and motherfuckers love to blame me for every fucking thing. Bitch, I wasn't getting $250,000. Bitch, I wasn't getting all these fucking opportunities. Bitch, I was being dragged on both ends. The fuck? Motherfuckers was trying me left and fucking right. And I had to sit up there and smile every fucking day.
Well, you heard him say he wasn't getting $250,000, and that confirms, before I even listened to this video that he did, his reaction to Funky's interview with Carlos, I said that. I said, I don't believe that he was making the same amount of money that Funky Dineva was making. Now, I didn't know the dollar amount, but yeah, they already were planning to cut. They already were planning to do that. So he confirmed what my thoughts were. So I was right about that.
I'm so fucking mad at the fucking smell every day. I'm so fucking heated. I don't give a fuck about that show. Y'all have me fucked up. Bitches always speaking on me, bitch. What's up? I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. It's like y'all will love to blame it on fucking me. These motherfuckers got their own fucking issues. These motherfuckers older than me. I'm so fucking irritated, bro. So fucking mad.
So I'm going to go back to some text messages that he shared. He's talking about some text exchanges that he had between he and Al about Claudia.
This is me. I'm dragging Claudia right here. This is me. I text this to Al. This is all she wants. I like the way Claudia jumps to defend black women when she's needed, even if both disagree. And I said, girl, that's all Claudia wants is people to feel like, you know. And then Al said, yep. That's the Armon I like. Exactly. She's always making excuses for women. This is in April. This is in April. But the nigga was kikiing with her in fucking March to get me fired. Now look. Hold on. Look. April. And I'm texting. She's the fucking joke. Claudia has said on every show and I barely speak to her. And she always tries to bring it back to rape. I mean, read her for filth. Yes, black women. Look. We need to get her. Girl, I'm not fake. Read it. That's the shit I endured every day. I didn't get no fair chance. I was caught in the middle of bullshit. And I had to sit there and smile. And I had no idea that I was fucking being played. But because I know the narrative is Armon always crashes out, I'm sitting there taking it. Then I'm not even getting paid as much. Then I'm not even getting no fucking opportunities. And you bitches want to run up here and make it seem like I tanked the show? Fuck this show. Fuck that motherfucking show, bitch. Like, please, spare me. Spare the fuck out of me. I'm like so fucking mad. Bitch, I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. I went through so much bullshit on that motherfucking show. I went through so much shit. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck that show. I'm so fucking mad. And I have to fucking sit there and smile every fucking day.
All right, guys. So you heard all of that. And it's a lot more. You can watch the full video. It's a couple hours long. But he has receipts. He goes through everything. And he's just sharing his raw emotion. And I honestly understand where he's coming from, where it involves Funky Dineva. Because I listen, hindsight is always 2020, and also people can, be who they want to be after the fact, after they've already gotten out of the fire. But for Funky Dineva to sit and act like he's up on his high horse and high pedestal. He was even throwing shade at Tasha K in the interview. And, you know, and then you heard what he had to say about, you know, a lot of these content creators just need to sit the F down. Who is he? Who is he to sit and say who should be a content creator and who shouldn't? It's because a lot of people could say the same thing about him and have. Like, you heard what Armon had to say about him sitting up there wearing the wigs and the lipstick. So let's just be clear. Like, a lot of people could sit in judgment of him, and for whatever reason, he has grown an immense audience. I will never understand the YouTube algorithm, and I am not even trying to, because there's some people who could get on here last year and then this year they've got over 6 figures of subscribers, and there's some people who've been on YouTube for 10 years and they barely crack 10. You know, it just is what it is. It doesn't mean that just because someone has a whole lot of numbers that they're better than somebody else who doesn't. And I do feel that is one of the things that he stands on. I got the numbers and I'm making the money, so that makes me better. And it doesn't. It doesn't. And people have the right to critique and share how they feel about him. I don't care if he has, 500,000 subscribers or however many subscribers he has. I really don't know, and I don't care. But it is definitely the hypocrisy for me when it comes to him talking about the maturity level of Armon. And yeah, Armon, he's emotional and he does respond. But listen, it's his platform and he has the right to do what he wants to do on his platform. Just like Funky has the right to sit and blow his nose and blow snot bubbles and fart and all kind of stuff that he does on his YouTube channel. And for the life of me, I don't understand why people sit and listen to that, but people do. You know, for years, people sat and watched him wearing the wigs and the lipstick and my hair is laid like, and yeah, I giggled and laughed at some of that stuff too over the years, many years ago. But I'm saying, I knew that he was not making the money that Funky Dineva claimed that he was making. I already knew that was the thing. But I can't take away his feelings, and he has a right to feel however he wants to feel. Now, will Funky Dineva respond to that? I don't know. If he does, I'll come back and I'll share it with you guys and let you know my thoughts on it. But Funky said he didn't care what anyone had to say. He was going to say how he felt. So I guess he had to know that this eventually was going to come, and it has. But you guys, you can let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments. Thanks, guys, so much for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and I'm going to say bye.